Hello everyone. So in today's video we are going to solve one of the most important and frequently asked problem in coding interview, and the problem is called longer substring without repeating its character. And this question is very popular in placements and product based company interviews, and it helps you understand the sliding window technique, and which is very useful for many problems. So let's understand it step by step in a simple way. So before we start, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more coding videos. So here we have a problem statement. So it means given a string s and find the length of the longest string without repeating characters. So we need to find the length of the longest substring that contains no repeating character. So remember one important point, and substring means continuous characters only. So we cannot skip characters. So we only consider continuous part of the string. So let's see the example. So here's example 1. So in the example 1 we have a ABC and BB. So our output is 3 because you know why? So what is our node? So it should be a continuous substring, right? So here ABC and ABC contains continuously BB. So it's not a continuous, right? So that's why we have a total count of 3. So at first we will start with the A and we check with the A is a present or not. So here also A is present. And after that we check with the B, like A with B, like AB. So we check whether AB is contained or not. So here also AB contained. And here we have only B, so we just ignore it. And again come to here and check if ABC. And here also we have a ABC. But here we have only BB. So uh, this is our longest substring ABC. So and again if we check ABCA, so A is repeated, right? So ABC is the substring, our longest substring. So that is, so it contains three characters, like three characters, right? So our output is 3. So if we add one more characters, so if we continue checking, we will not get more than 3. So our answer is 3. So let's see the brute force approach. So as in our example 2, we have a B. All string contains only B. So our output is only 1. So because we have only one character, that is B. So in our output 3, we have a PWWKEW. So our output is 3 because P it does not contain. So we have W, and here also we have W, and here also we have W. So let's consider as 1. So after that we have any, so here also, so it is also no. So if we don't have, so if we add W with W, we get a 2W. But here we have only 1W. So it's not a longer substring. And after that we have only K. So if we add this, so it also not become a valid longer substring. So we have only W, like here one, and here one. So our total count is 3. Remove. So let's see the brute force approach. So in a normal way, how would we solve this without any optimization? So we can try all substrings and pick a starting index and pick a ending index and check if string has a duplicate or not and update the maximum length. That is how we do in a brute force approach. But so basically we need a nested loops. So for every substring we check characters. But what is the problem here means our time complexity becomes very high. So it becomes because of n cube. So it is not efficient, and it's a not efficient for large input. So we have loop inside a loop inside loop, right? So complexity becomes big of n cube. So if the string length is large, this will be very slow. And in interviews, this approach will not pass. So we need something better. So for that, we are using a optimized approach. So here is our optimized approach. So it is a smart approach also. So we use something called, so here we use sliding window technique. So it is very simple. We maintain a window that always contain unique characters. And here we use two pointers, which is left and right. And right pointer moves forward to the expand the window. And left pointer move forward to shrink the window. So we also use a HashSet to store the characters. So let's see how it works. So if the character is not present in the set, add it and expand the window. So if the character is already present, it means a duplicate. So we move characters from the left until the duplicate is removed. So at every step, we update the maximum length, and this way we can check the same substring again and again. And for this, our complexity, time complexity because of n, and space complexity also because of n. And each character is visited at most twice. So let's go now. So let's create the class longer substring. So inside our class, as usual, our main class and the scanner. So let's get an input from the user as a string. So string is equal to sa.next. And after that, what we have say, so we are going to create a hash map, right? Like a hash set. So we are going to create a set here. So in a set, we are going to store the character, and we are going to initialize the left and right. And here int maximum length also. So maximum length equal to 0. So inside the for loop, you are initializing a right here. So int right equal to 0 and right less than s dot length of, and increment the right value. So inside the for loop, we are creating a while loop. So in a while loop, we are checking the condition. If the set contains that character. If it's contained, we just remove it. We just remove that character. So remove s dot, and here we are incrementing our left value. So outside the while, we are adding set dot add of s dot caret of right, and our maximum length becomes math dot max of our maximum length comma our right minus left plus 1, and here we just print a set. We are going to print a count. So sopln in that max length. So here what we have domains. At first we have get the input from the user, and after that we create a set, okay, which is a hash set to store the characters, and we are initializing left equal to 0 and maximum length equal to 0. Then we are loop with the right pointer, and if duplicate exists here in our while loop, if the duplicate exists, move from the left and remove from the. So if the duplicate exists, remove from the left and move towards the left, and otherwise we have to add it, add the characters. So and update the maximum length using right minus left plus 1, and finally return maximum length. So let's execute this. So let's give our input value ABC, ABC and BB. So if I give this, what will I get? At first we have a character A, and we count it as 1. And next we have A, and here also we have 1. And after that we look for the AB, right? And after we look for the ABC. And after, so it doesn't have any duplicate value. And after we get the AB, and after we get a ABCA. But here A repeats, right? So it's not identical. So A is repeated. So we just remove it. And after we see A, B, C and B. So B also repeated. C also repeated. B also If we check with again and again, B also repeated. So at longer substring will be A, B, C. So our count will be 3, right? So let's see. So we have got our output. So in interviews, always start with the brute force, then explain why it's slow, and then introduce sliding window, and also clearly explain substring versus subsequence also. So that's it for today problem. Practice sliding window problem regularly because many questions follow the same pattern. So if you found this helpful, keep practicing and try similar problems. So see you in the next video.